Hi, welcome to Main Street Macro. I'm Neela Richardson. There's been a lot of economic news. Most of it recently has been good, some of it not so good. But it begs the question, all of it put together, when it comes to the economic recovery, is the glass half full or half empty? Well, I think it would be great to just go down through what we've seen over the last couple of weeks. Let's start with global growth. The International Monetary Fund recently released a projection that the global economy will grow by 6%. That's actually a bit of a jump from what they were projecting as early as January, and an even bigger jump from what they were predicting in October. That is great news. Part of the reason for the improved outlook is because of more vaccines being rolled out to more people, and also because of the incredible amount of fiscal stimulus that we've seen worldwide, particularly in the United States. So overall, great news, glass half full. Now, going to the glass half empty, it's apparent that this global growth is not equally shared. In fact, poorer countries with less access to the vaccine are actually lagging overall economic growth. It's not expected that they will return to pre-pandemic levels until 2023. But overall, when you add all this together, by 2024, the global economy is estimated to be 3% smaller than it otherwise would have absent the pandemic. So definitely a glass half empty scenario in terms of the equity of this global growth. Now let's turn to the jobs market, because here we saw a lot of good news in the recent days. In fact, that March jobs report was a real blockbuster, almost 1 million jobs created, actually 916,000 to be precise. And what was particularly encouraging about that jobs report is that the gains were widespread across industries. You saw it in goods, you saw it in services, you saw it in education. So really good in terms of the ability of the labor market to kind of shrug off that winter slump and turn a quarter into recovering some jobs ahead. We also saw some good news last week in terms of the number of job openings from the Bureau of Labor Statistics. In fact, openings are back up to pre-pandemic levels. So with all this good news, what could possibly be the half empty side of the jobs report? Well, going back to that jobs openings data, as great as it is to see openings back to where they were before the pandemic, it is also true that they're still lower than the number of people who either quit their job or got laid off. So the difference between openings and separations still leaves about an 8.6 million deficit in terms of jobs over the past 12 months. When we put all the pieces together, is the glass half full or half empty? Well, by now you should know it's both. You know, it is both half full and half empty, but it's a good reminder that it's not really your perception of the glass that matters, it's what's in the glass that matters. And what we've seen over all this economic data is an economy that's still facing challenges, but is poised for growth ahead. Thank you for watching the Main Street Macro blog. For more of our insights on the week ahead, please go to adpri.org.